What's up, vlogcast? I mean, it's Tkast now. What's up, Tkast? How's it going? How are you? Good. I'm glad. My friend Xavier Black
Hello, motherfuckers.
came to join us today, and he is a photographer living and working in the DMV.
Actually, I'm not a photographer.
Oh, what do you go by?
I am a human being first.
You're a human being. Okay.
That does photography.
Oh, okay.
Yes. If you take away my camera, I'm still going to be me.
Interesting.
Yes, very interesting.
Okay, true. So, how's life?
I have several children, so I think life is full.
Life is full. That's
yes,
good.
Full of kids.
That's good. And how old is the oldest?
My oldest one just turned 21 yesterday.
Whoa, holy smokes. Congratulations.
Yeah, not to me, actually to him.
Yeah.
I didn't turn 21.
Of course.
I've been 21 several years.
Of course. Well, he's watching this, so congratulations to him.
He's not watching this.
He is.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, he is.
How old is the rest of them?
So I have two 4-year-olds,
Oh,
and I have a 7-month-old.
are they twins?
They're twins.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Yeah.
You have twins. That's awesome. Was it hard to deal with?
Not if you're not dealing with it.
Okay, true. And then the youngest,
He's 7 months.
7 months. Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
No, it's not incredible.
No,
It's interesting.
it's interesting.
Yes.
Well, congratulations on the newborn baby.
Oh, thank you. He's been a newborn for a very long
About
time.
a very long time. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the viewers didn't get a chance to congratulate you.
Oh, thank you, viewers. I don't see anyone actually, but in spirit, they're here.
They're here in spirit.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, I met Xavier in DuPont in 2018.
What? It was 2018.
I think about
Am
2018.
I that old now?
Am I that old now?
I
It's been
believe
about a
so.
year, roughly.
Yes.
And we met because I was taking nightlife pictures. That's for you want to hold your camera. This beautiful camera.
This is actually a new camera.
It's such a nice camera. Oh my god, it
It
looks
has been
so
used-
gorgeous.
Hasn't been used just yet to the full effects of usability. Let me make it right for you guys if you're watching.
That's so pretty.
Yes, it's beautiful. I made love to it not too long ago. It was so when you press the buttons, it does this little clicking noise. If you it says battery is low.
Oh, battery low.
Oh well,
Oh well.
who cares? You see it, that's good enough.
That's a beautiful 5D Mark IV.
Yes, Mark IV.
Gorgeous camera. Oh
Yes.
my goodness. So we met because I was taking pictures at the nightlife in DC in DuPont, and we stayed friends because we just like
We have the same views.
the same views.
Yeah, our interest is the same thing
Mhm.
almost. So
Right. With the same interests, which is helpful.
two peas in the pod.
Two peas in the pod.
Yes.
Yes. We are my partner in crime
Yes.
for a long time.
I can't do too much crime though. But
Partner in misdemeanors.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that we have done within a year that we haven't even talked about really.
No.
But so living room, you've covered for me for living room several times.
Yes.
And then have you done any other? You've done street meet several times.
Yeah. Not too many times, but
A few times.
yeah, a few times.
And then just like rain. Have you ever done anything else? What else? What else? have
Well,
you-
I do work for a company.
Yeah.
we-
I was
we
just
do-
talking about like the things that we've done together.
Oh, well, what we done together?
But I think that's
I think that was pretty much
yeah.
it.
That's pretty
Other
much it.
than just a few videos I've done for you,
Okay. Yeah.
and that's about it.
True.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My favorite video is one that you came in and you filmed me at living room.
Oh.
That was so much fun.
I didn't like that one.
That was. I mean, the editing, or you mean
I
like?
didn't like the video part because I think I was.
Oh.
It's kind of hard to get a good angle.
Yeah.
When
Well, if it makes you feel any better, there was no way you could do it wrong.
I just still didn't like it.
Yeah, true.
It's just me trying to be what's the word?
A critic.
No, not a critic. Just being perfect.
Oh, true. A
And
perfectionist.
Yeah, perfectionist.
Yeah. I mean, it was it was a good night for the living room because it was packed,
Mm-hmm.
which makes it harder to film.
Yeah.
Plus, you didn't like have any. I was your only subject, so
I mean, it would have been fun if people are not that interested anymore.
yeah.
And I think that's the only thing that I notice that you have that draw people to you is that they see that you have that energy and stuff. And
Yeah, true.
most people in this city don't have that same energy.
People are always looking for something to happen.
Yeah.
They're always like waiting around for like someone to like do something interesting.
Yeah.
And usually, if I'm in the place where someone's waiting for it to happen, I'm like, okay, I'll do something interesting.
And I don't think people ever actually have an idea of what fun is anymore.
Yeah, especially with all these different like things you can do. Like, you can spend the whole day on your phone and forget about it. But like, you can also go to the nightclub all day.
I've never seen that before. A nightclub has to stop at some point. There's a thing called daytime.
Yeah, exactly. They do brunch during the daytime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do. Some of these nightclubs do brunch during the day,
Mm.
and then people get drunk during the day, and then they just stay out all day, and then they go out all night.
That's too much.
It's just like, why? Jeez, there's really nothing better to do. But anyways, there's nothing wrong with it. Just
No.
that's a lot of partying. I get tired quickly when I drink.
Okay.
You've seen me drunk a few times, I think.
A few.
Yeah.
I don't drink.
That's good.
It's just a preference.
That's good. That helps for when I need to go do things.
Yeah. I'm already crazy, so
Exactly. You're already
drugs.
crazy as it
I
is.
don't need drugs to help me out.
Yeah. So you said you work for a company.
Yes.
And is that something that you do with the camera?
Yes. So I do photography. We do school portraits.
Okay. Like composites?
No.
Oh.
For the yearbook photos.
Mm-hmm.
So
So you'll just take the pictures?
yes.
Okay. For several different schools or just one?
Just several different schools.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm the guy that when you're in school, I'm the one to take the photo.
Okay. Interesting.
It's not interesting.
This is not interesting. No.
There's nothing interesting about it because you can't be creative.
Mm-hmm.
It's just everything is just simply you move people in a certain position,
Okay.
take the photo, then you go. So anything dynamic that you want to do,
Mhm.
you can't do.
Okay. Yeah. It's not very creative,
No,
but at least it pays the bills or something.
no.
No. Oh. Okay.
I don't have any bills to pay, so
True. Okay.
what would I can't use that.
So what is it that you want to do with your camera? Like, what is it that you
as
like
far-
doing?
I love taking photos.
Yeah.
That's number one for me. Video is something that I got into as far as trying to just figure out what else I could do besides taking photos.
I want to put this microphone
Down,
in front of you.
like in my face.
Yeah, there you
No,
go.
That sounds nasty.
That sounds so good.
Never mind.
There you go.
Okay.
Now I can hear you.
I'm about to leave. This is getting just. I didn't sign up for this.
You know
shit.
what my catchphrase is?
What's that?
Fall in love with that microphone real quick.
Okay.
Just fall in love with it.
It's time for me to leave now.
It's
I
time
didn't,
for
I
me to
didn't know
leave,
that I was
man.
going to be part of this podcast. That sounds disgusting to me.
Hey, you're the one talking about disgusting.
No,
things.
I don't talk about disgusting things. I actually do them.
Oh, okay.
Like I fart.
Really?
I fart when I burp.
Oh. So I reached out to. Have you heard of Bite the Fruit?
Mm-hmm.
I reached out to Bite the Fruit to see if they wanted to sponsor an ad or like build an ad or something.
Mm-hmm. What do they say?
They asked for a link to the podcast. And I told them I could do product reviews,
Okay.
so like they could send me products, or I could go get a product and they could
And
like
review it.
and see what Tkast have to say about it.
Well, here you go. So I bought a Yeti. I went to Miami,
Mm-hmm.
and the year before, last year, I went and I had a bag that said it was waterproof
Okay.
or water sealed, whatever.
Waterproof bag.
That's what it said.
Yeah.
So the first year I got
That's
into
what
the
it
water,
said.
I got into the water. I had no issue.
Okay.
The second year I brought the bag back, I lost my camera.
Oh.
I lost the camera and the lens
Oh no.
and the phone.
Oh no.
So I went and bought a Yeti backpack. Well, I have a duffel bag first, but I never used it. So they're waterproof.
Huh.
I ended up buying the backpack that's a little bit smaller and I could carry my back because I know I want to get in the water, but I don't want to destroy my gear. So what I did, I bought the backpack.
Yeah.
I filled the bag with water.
Okay.
And dumped it over my wife's head just to see if water would come out. But if nothing comes out, nothing will go in.
Okay.
So when I realized that, when I took the backpack, I actually put my stuff inside the bag and jumped into the ocean. I'm gonna send you the video so you can see what I did because I like to shock people. I like to get that attention.
True.
And so when I was walking around, it was like they're looking. Well, I was in the water, so they're looking at me and they're like, "Why is this guy with a backpack?" And so the people that would ask, why do you have a backpack? That's only because of me.
They're looking for you.
Yeah, they're looking for me.
He's over here, guys. I got him. He's right here. So they're looking at you with a backpack in the ocean. So
as I'm in the water with the backpack, it actually floats.
Wow. I think did you put this on your story at some point?
No.
No? Okay, never mind.
So because I didn't want to mess up my phone because I was in the water.
True.
So one guy asked me, he's like, "What's in your bag?" I said, "Do you want to see it?" He was like, okay. So I showed him it was this camera, the bigger lens, and well, I can't show it. Well, they can see it, but I have a Profoto A1.
Okay.
Which is $1,000
flash.
Yeah, flash.
Oh my god.
And I'm in the water with that.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty much the bag floats.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing onto the bag as like it's a life preserver. Trying to pull it down. I weigh almost like 270 pounds.
Oh my god.
I'm floating in the water with the bag, with the camera, and other stuff that I had inside the bag.
Wow.
So if you want to get product review,
do a product review.
That's what I wanted to show it to you when you mentioned to me about the podcast.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you should make a product review.
Yeah, so it was just fun just to see people's reaction as I'm in the water, and just see how them look. They were looking at me and stuff like that. Just feel like, what the hell?
Yeah, exactly.
So
natural reactions, pranks.
So I do try to get different reactions from. I'd say things that people don't want. They normally don't hear. Mm-hmm. So just to get a reaction, just to see how people think. True. Because I said you never know what someone's thinking about.
True.
And just to get inside their brain.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I just try to do things that interest me.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that I find is interesting.
That's good.
I try to do it.
Like you do a lot of interesting stuff. You've been in Miami for like a month?
No, I wish.
Oh, how long were you in Miami for?
A
week?
Yeah,
it felt like a lot longer than that.
Yeah.
And then you've been making new friends from Street Meet?
A few. Not too many. I look for interested people.
Yeah, true.
People that I know that.
I like to be able to say that, like, when I bring my friends to Street Meet, they make more friends. Yeah. That's what I like about Street Meet is that, like, it's very welcoming.
Yeah.
And you can make a good friend right away. I got some good friends out there that I have interviewed that I know strictly because of Street Meet.
Okay.
I should put my Street Meet shirt on, but
maybe.
But they don't pay me.
But see, even with Street Meet, it's different for me because it seemed like no one knows their camera.
I totally forgot my hair was up. Sorry, what?
I said it seems like no one knows their camera. It's just like people just standing
most
around.
People are just like learning, you know.
Yeah, just people just standing around.
Yeah, most of them are just learning what they're doing, or it's like really professional people. Yeah, like there's some real professionals that go out there and take pictures, and they're really, really good. And I try to work with them again, and they're just busy. Mm-hmm. But that's what I like about Street Meet is that when you go to Street Meet, it doesn't matter if you're an amateur or a professional. Yeah. Like you can work with the same type of people.
Well, even one thing I noticed with that, if it was better structured.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone needed to learn something, I think that would be like the best way.
Yeah, I think you gotta want to learn. Like if you wanted to learn your camera and you walked up to somebody and they're like, "Wow, I have a 5D Mark IV as well. Could you teach me some things?" Mm-hmm. Would you teach them some things?
I would.
Yeah. See, if you're open and open minded, and like if you go to Street Meet with the intention of like learning stuff, and you meet somebody that looks like they know what they're doing and they have the same camera as you, like I met somebody. Bob Arazi, and he had the same Steadicam I got back there, and it was decked out, every single possible thing you could put on that thing, and so much stuff. I was like, I was literally just enamored. I was like, oh my god. And I was like, yo man, I don't know who you are, but you gotta teach me like what you know about this thing. He's like, yeah, sure. I got his card, and I've hit him up a few times, but I've been just like trying to connect with him just so I can like learn, like bring that, steady cam, like learn. So that's what I like about street meet, is that people are.
But the thing is, if you're gonna, it's a street meet.
Mm-hmm.
But if you
during a street meet, you're supposed to just like have fun, do stuff. You shouldn't.
But you still you should still network with people as well.
Yeah, totally. But when it comes to like, hey man, teach me something. You should be like, hey man, like, can you meet up with me sometime outside of the meet?
Well, you can still meet. You can still learn at the same point, though.
Yeah, well, totally.
I only say that because I went to school for photography.
So, yeah, true. I went to school for videography,
and when they didn't teach you everything.
Right.
They taught you the basic stuff.
I've learned a lot of stuff about what I do through just living and working and doing it.
And that's how I learned. But even at the same, for people who do know, if you're not willing to share that knowledge with other people who don't know, it's almost like you're doing a disservice to them. If you're meeting people and you see that they're struggling, or you see, well, one thing I noticed that everyone took, if someone's being a model, everyone takes the same photo. If you understand what that means.
Yeah.
It's like they all lined up in a row and they're taking the exact same photo.
Yeah, I didn't like that at first, and then I jumped in front of the camera, and I kind of like it when people just line up and I'll take your picture.
But it's kind of silly though.
Cause then you get to choose. Well, for example, when 10 people take your picture, you're not gonna get 10 pictures. You might get one of them.
Maybe.
But it might be the best one. Who knows? Like, for example, when I bring you to street meet and I pose for somebody, your picture is probably going to be the best. But you might be the first one to send me your picture, which is why I bring you. And then somebody's going to post another version later on. And it just gives me the chance to just, like, appreciate theirs because it's a different angle, So, like, the different angles of these people that do their thing is, like, somebody saw me from this light and they're like, oh, that looks good, and at the same time that you were like, oh man, this angle looks good. I don't know. So like the different angles and stuff is kind of annoying as a photographer if you're looking to be unique and creative. But if you're looking to like join like a group of like people that are all like, yo man, look at my shot.
Well, it all depends on how they shoot too.
Yeah.
Because one thing I have learned from going to school is to be critical of your shots. And watch for certain things.
Yeah. Most of the people at street meet are, I'd say, a little self-conscious.
Yeah. But you shouldn't be, because you're asking someone to take a photo of you.
Remember that meet we went to where there was just all dudes?
Which one? Oh, okay.
When you were like, you were just, oh my God, you went in on one dude and you just.
Well, because you didn't know.
Yeah. It was funny because like, it was unfortunate for him because obviously he was trying to be like nice, I guess. And you were just you. And like to the point, blunt, kind of to the point.
Well, you have to be. Well, that's me.
Yeah, but when I'm behind the camera, I'm just blunt to the point. You know what I mean? But when I'm like in front of the camera, I gotta be a little bit more like open and minded. But so this dude was a photographer, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And he was like talking to us about how much more professional you looked, and you're like, I'm not professional. I just know what I'm doing.
I do.
Yeah. And he like just backed down. He was like, "Well, I'm just learning." And then you were like, "Yeah, you're just stupid."
I didn't say that.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm exaggerating now. But it was along the line.
I just got in trouble for something like that.
Oh, my bad.
So I'm taking pictures at the school, and the background was ugly.
Okay.
So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, "This is an ugly photo." I say, I don't want to take pictures that you can do. Not you in particular, but if anyone can just walk up and just take the same photo, I'm not a photographer.
Yeah.
I'm just someone
That's not why you're there.
Yeah. So I'm looking. So then at the same time of me thinking that, cars start pulling in front of what I was taking a picture of, or my background.
Cars?
Yeah. Because it was, well, It was on the street.
Okay.
So I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, these photos are ugly. So I'm, at the same time, I'm talking to the person who I'm taking the photos of.
Mm-hmm.
So it just so happened, two people, I don't even know who it was, overheard me saying that you can't Photoshop ugly. They thought I was talking about the person I was taking the picture of. So I ended up getting in trouble for saying you can't Photoshop ugly.
Oh, no.
And I just said, wow, this is interesting. Only me, though. Only me.
That's unfortunate. I'm sorry.
No, it's not. But you live in your... No, because to me, my thing is everything that you have, you experience everything. You use experiences to grow.
Yeah.
And to understand, to maybe do things a little bit better or maybe a little bit worse. Just all depends on what you do.
True.
But my thing is, you live and you learn. I don't like to take ugly photos. I don't like to take photos that anyone can just come up and just do. I want to flatter people. I want people to be like, damn, who took that photo? Or, that's seriously, that's how I feel about myself.
Yeah, that's the same way I feel. So, it's when I see a picture that I like, I try to figure out who took it so I can like see what else they've done.
But you can't do what I was going to say, that you can't mimic someone that knows what they're doing. It's almost hard to mimic someone's photo. Right. And it's so much thought that you put into just taking a photo.
And a lot of variables too.
Yeah. I tell people, they say that I don't like I don't even consider it they say I don't like my picture being taken. And I keep telling people I don't take pictures. I said, you take pictures. I take photos. So if you understand what that means, is that a picture is anything and everything that's inside the frame. Okay. A photo, you taking all those elements that's inside the frame, you taking them out, but you're doing it in a way that makes sense. Okay. And making the photo look a whole lot better than if I took a picture of how we're in here right now. You would see a picture would be everything included, but the focus would be you, not everything that's inside. So my job would be to make you look out, to take you away from the background, if you understand what I mean by that. So that's why I say, I tell them, I said, it's not pictureography, it's photography. Okay. So I don't take pictures.
Interesting. I like that.
So that's why I try to make people understand, and even just not the amount of money that I've invested in the photography, but it's like I know what I'm looking for. I know what I want to do. And that's my focus. So what you were saying about the guy, he was taking photos that didn't make sense. Yeah, yeah. And that's what I was noticing. I'm like, what are you doing?
Interesting.
I'm like, it doesn't. You just. I think he took a picture of you, and it was just everything was dark.
Yeah, and he was like, "What are you doing, bro?
What the hell is that?
Like, pay attention. Yeah, focus. What are you here to do?"
And to me, if someone has to teach you. That's why I said about.
Yeah, no, I liked it. It was a good experience for. I think good for him, and it was good for me, because like, I like watching you interact with people.
Because I'm extremely blunt.
I like that. It's good. It's good.
It's good and bad.
It helps because it helps me like communicate with other people too. Because then like I can mediate.
Well, because also you have to know what you want. Because if you don't,
he definitely did not know what he was doing there that day.
Then you're going to do whatever. And
yeah, and I think he probably, that day later on, he was probably like, you know what, I'm gonna like learn.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
hopefully.
I probably. But anyway, so where can people follow you if they want to see more from you in the future?
I'm on Instagram. It's at Xavier Black _photography. It's XZAVIER Black, of course. _ photography.
Hell yeah, there you go. It'll be right there on across the screen.
Yes.
And then you have Twitter?
I do have Twitter, but I don't even know the name.
Okay. I'm going to find it maybe and put it on the screen.
I think we're
we'll follow each other.
Yeah.
It's like XB
76,
something
I think.
like that, yeah. You want Snapchat?
No. I'm too old for Snapchat.
Instagram? Or sorry, LinkedIn?
I do, but
Facebook, MySpace,
I'm
Reddit?
on Facebook, but it's Xavier Blackman.
True.
I'm not that interesting.
well, Xavier.
To the outside crowd.
No worries. You're interesting to me, so I appreciate you coming on and hanging out and talking to me.
All right.
and sharing some
Thank
stories.
you for having me.
Yeah, dude, I appreciate it. Hopefully, dude, something interesting will happen to you, and you can.
Oh, I have more stories. Like I said, it's just.
Oh, there are always more
I
stories.
could have came in and just took over.
There's always more stories.
But then I would get kicked out.
Yeah, exactly.
I would never bring that
You
back
told.
again.
I know there's more stories.
I
Trust me that.
I got some funny shit.
I just gotta make sure we keep it at a consumable length.
It was more. I mean, I could come back and.
Let's just do episode 2 sometime.
It's just based on what you want to
Now
know.
that the viewers know you,
Well,
you can come back and we can get dirty with it.
Okay. How dirty?
I don't know.
Okay, because I'm filthy.
Yeah, I do know that.
Okay.
Yeah, we can after our photo shoot, we can do a episode about our photo shoot.
Okay.
How about that?
That's good.
Okay, cool. Episode 2 coming soon.
All right.
Xavier, thank you for joining me.
Thank you too.
Boom. Hell yeah. All right, guys. See you soon.
You're watching The Wink. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon for new notifications. Doodle doodle. Wow, ew. Just kidding.